Hey, I just unmuted myself. I gotta go for a while. All right. See you later. You need anything from over here?
I know.
Too good. Where's that fireball go at? Yeah. Oh, all right. That'll work. Yeah. Who's the previous performance? Yeah. There we go. All right. Olive, what are you saying? You good? Mhm. Well, Olive took my seat.
Are we just going to start it with this?
Oh, we've already started. Oh, hi. Oh, first off, do you mind holding this? We'll start off with sponsors as always. And today is a special day. Oaklandish. It's Oakland with an ish. Oaklandish. You can't see it because it's camouflaged. This is my friend Jennifer Lawson, Jennifer Veit. I call her Lawson. Will you please let us know about the second sponsor we've got going on here?
This is
Diablo.
a wonderful cinnamon whiskey.
Oh, please tell me, sommelier.
Would you like to?
Sure, of course. Why not?
Mm,
Hmm.
mm.
Tell me what your Oklahoma senses say.
Well, I have to taste it.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I'm also with you on that. Hmm. Is it good?
I'd say it's wonderful.
They misspelled whiskey. They didn't put an E in there. It should be Wheisky, but
It's whiskey. Wow.
oh, so that makes it very special. Oh, also, we got a new sponsor this week, Back Scratcher. You need to scratch your back? Back Scratcher. You need,
Who's Dell?
who's Dale? Ah, he's just a guy.
Okay. You stole Dell's back scratcher?
No, no, no.
Okay.
I thought it would be a good idea. Like, he died, but he's I played in a band with him. But I think this would be good swag. Everybody sells bullshit like this. By the way, I didn't realize how stupid I looked with it on, but now I'm a badass. Maybe that's why I'm so hot. Um, you got these, I call them toboggans. Up north, they call them beanies, I think. You get stickers, you get t-shirts, you get all this other bullshit. And I thought it'd be great to have like I call it swag in the South. They call it tchotchkes in the Northeast. But who would not love a back scratcher with your favorite football team on it, hockey team, ladies volleyball team, back scratcher? It's a scratcher for your back.
So you customize these.
I can.
Oh.
I
And
got if I got a Sharpie, I can write anything on it.
can we go back to something you said just a minute ago?
Sure.
You call that a toboggan?
Yeah, that's what we always call them.
Isn't
What do
a
you call them?
toboggan?
I know that's what they say it is
Okay,
up north.
that's weird.
Yeah. So anyway, our next sponsor, Fast Fret. Are your frets slow? Get Fast Fret. All right.
A little sluggish.
Hey, if your back scratcher is slow, get a little Fast Fret for your back scratcher. It'll go faster. Back scratcher. All right. Uh, so
You're so weird.
I'm in Oklahoma, in Morrison, Oklahoma. Traveled many a dirt road to get here to see my friends. How long have you known each other?
22 years.
Okay, something like that. I mean,
22, 23.
time rolls on. If you didn't know when you were born, would you know how old you were? Toby Keith. Um, 22 years, really.
I think so.
What's
Or
your
maybe
name?
23.
What is your name?
What you call me?
What's her name? What's your name?
My name's Jennifer.
Cool.
But what do you call me?
Lawson.
Yep.
Yeah. What's your firstborn's name?
Lawson.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. So all right. So 20 something years ago, we met through this thing called the National Writing Prize. Oh, also another thing for my ones of viewers. This is the first time we've done it like this on a couch. But you know what? I'm in a different state of mind, a different state in general, geographically. And I'm with somebody that I've not seen in like 2, 3 years, but I've known for 2 decades or so. So we'll see how this shit works out. Hey, Mama, if you're watching this, yeah. Okay. Hey, Mom. All right. So I don't remember exactly when we met. Do you?
We met over the phone.
Oh, I was in Mississippi. You were in Stillwater.
Mhm.
All right. We got a friend named Ladia Olusa. Speaking of phones, I believe one of her part-time jobs was phone sex. Ah, hey,
It
it's
was.
Ladia. So, and you know what? We met Ladia through the National Writing Project. How we met.
Exactly.
So we met over the phone. Ladia was making money over the phone. And next thing you know, we're all three working together. And then we met somebody named Mai. She's Oriental. Then later on, I found out Oriental was a rug. And she let me know that. But I didn't know. I was from Mississippi. So when the first time we met in person, do you think?
Mm.
Olive.
Did we meet at Babson
Where was that?
in Massachusetts?
Oh, that seems about right.
Did you?
We did some stuff up there. Was that in Wellesley?
Yes.
Okay.
Is that where we met?
Maybe. I know for
Mm.
sure we got tattoos together in Berkeley.
Yeah.
So I do recall that.
During the Castro
You
Spring
got one on your
Fair.
foot, right?
Yes.
I got one. It's like, oh,
On
I'm
your
going to be a
ass,
badass.
exactly.
I'm going to get a tattoo. And I got it where nobody can see it. How much of a badass is that? I think I'm going to get a tattoo in like the next 2 or 3 days. So,
Really?
yeah, I don't
In
know
New
what it's going to
Mexico?
be. Yeah, New Mexico. But it's going to have nothing to do with New Mexico. I think it's going to be a tattoo of
33?
no, your dog Olive
Oh, okay.
sniffing my butt, something like that. Anyway, Darren, how we doing? We doing all right? Yeah. Okay.
So, what about our other friend?
Which one?
Me?
Oh, Milak,
Yeah.
Milak. Hey, mine. Maybe you'll see this. So here we are, a white guy, a redneck. I'm the white redneck. Are you a redneck?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, she's the redneck. I'm what people I don't know what I am. So I'm the white guy. She's a redneck. We have our Asian friend Milak and our pole dancing phone sex person, Lady Olusa. I love all of them to death. They were basically my harem. But we all walked into it. Oh, here's the joke.
Mm-hmm. Wait, okay, so there's Oakland,
Yeah,
Oklahoma,
yeah,
Mississippi,
yeah,
and Philadelphia. We're all repping,
yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Who knows? I mean, what a odd
very odd.
quadruplet. Is that a four? Is that quadruplet? Quadruplets. Yeah, quadruple. Four people.
Quadruple.
Quadruple. That's what about to happen out my butthole after that steak I just ate. Oh, by the way, are you familiar with our sponsor, Fireball? Do you have balls? Do you like fire? Fireballs. Thanks. I'll take that. Talk a little more about this relationship.
Uh,
I
I think was our first time together in DC.
think so.
And
Did we go shoot some pool or something like that?
so
You got it?
so that was a pretty memorable occasion.
Yeah.
We all went to lobby and have meetings through the NWP
Yeah.
in DC.
Apparently it worked well because I lost my job because of funding. Maybe I got fired. I don't know.
Because I did all your work.
That's true. I did some work too, here and there. Did you do my work?
I did a lot of your work.
Who's the
While you were
smart
out
one
having
here?
fun. Yeah.
Yeah. I did work. I'm a hard worker.
So do you remember?
Let's get back to the
okay,
my harem.
there.
You know why I didn't get I looked bad when I did my work? I didn't know how to keep my women corralled.
No, you didn't.
Mm-mm.
So
Yeah.
we're in DC. So we're in DC. And one of the first things that we did together before we got to separate and be alone was we had a work dinner at an Ethiopian restaurant.
Oh yeah.
And
Oh
so,
Lord, how fun was that?
well, it was really scary for both you and I at first because I remember, well, how are we going to eat this? Like, He's
Yeah.
a Mississippi guy and an Oklahoma girl,
We knew
and
goddamn nothing.
we know nothing. We hadn't we had no culture.
None.
And
We had culture. We just didn't have the culture of everybody else.
you right.
They come to us. They didn't know our culture.
So do you remember walking in the door and they seat us in the back on the floor?
Yeah.
Sat on the floor and there's a table.
No utensils.
But we look over to our left and there was a standing cooler of Bud Light or Bud Long Necks. And so they took our order.
That was heavy.
And both you and I at the same time were like, two, please. We both ordered two because we knew it was going to take 2 beers to at least get this food down because we didn't know what we were about to eat.
It was like a boiled egg, a chicken leg.
And stuff that looked like throw up.
Oh.
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
It looked like a baby shit their pants on the table.
Here's another Budweiser moment. I'm interrupting. Go ahead.
But then it turned out to be like actually pretty tasty. I remember enjoying it and thinking, oh, I'd eat here again. So that was kind of eye-opening to me.
Were you in Denver, Colorado with me?
Yes.
Okay. Budweiser moment. We'd worked all day.
Yes.
What used to be the Playboy Hotel. There used to be a Playboy Hotel in Denver. All day doing some bullshit, calculating, putting shit in. And from like the 16th, 17th floor, you can look down and there's this fucking bar. It's like, hell yes. There's a Budweiser neon sign on it. When we get done with all of this stuff, obviously she's doing all the work. I'm getting all the credit. And none of this is true. There's a little bit. We're like, we're going to go down and we're like, we're going to have to drink this fucking beer. We get down there, we the doors open and it's a fucking, first off, she's an Oklahoma girl. So she immediately, it's a cowboy bar. And all I saw was like a bar, beer. And then there's like, they had those mechanical bulls, didn't they?
I don't remember.
Oh, okay. And then, we look around, we walk back into the bar, and then all of a sudden, there's a bunch of like disco lights. It was a gay cowboy bar, wasn't it? Am I right?
Seems like it, yes.
I think it was a gay cowboy bar. All I know is I looked a fool actually walking in with a woman, and everybody else like looked at her as like, "What the hell are you doing here?" Right. Anyway, it was fun. It was cold beer.
I remember many of times on work trips where Bud Long Necks saved our lives.
Yeah.
It really did.
Sorry, Budweiser. You should be a sponsor because right now, Fireball. Yeah, we how many Budweisers in how many states? A lot.
So do you remember after getting our tattoos?
Mm-hmm.
It's the Castro Street Fair.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that was a really good time.
Yeah. For those of you who don't know what the Castro district is, it used to be the gayest 4 blocks in the entire nation.
It was pretty gay.
Our friend Shelby Starkey, who's fantastic, one of the sweetest girls in the whole world, took us there. So go ahead. Sorry, I interrupted.
We were not with her.
We were not?
We were alone.
Holy shit.
So we went and got... It was another
sausage factory?
Yes, it was.
Holy Lord.
So we got our tattoos.
Okay.
We went to some stupid brewery that didn't have Bud Long Necks.
Yeah.
And you were like, oh, this is so great. And I'm like, this is shit. I can't stand this kind of
Did you have a snake or something?
That was after. And so we watched a game and you rooted for the opposing team like you always do.
Oh, they were for the Niners.
And then we leave and we start walking down the street and lo and behold, here's the Castro Street Fair going on.
Oh, yeah.
And we find this bar and we drank our Bud Long Necks. And
was it the same time that the midget came out of the
that was the
porta
same
potty?
time.
Oh, yeah.
That was the famous midget picture that you had.
Yeah, that was a good one.
There's a picture where I took a collar off of somebody's neck, a spike collar.
Yeah. That was, I don't know if that was necessarily unisex restroom as much as you just need to take care of your business here. you come out, we're gonna put a collar on you.
Yeah. So
I
wore
remember the collar.
I wore a leather
Holy
leather
shit.
collar that was spiked silver. And
I
then
completely forgot about that shit.
we leave there, and of course my tattoo's on my foot and I'm limping at this point
Yeah.
because I'm miserable.
And
And
mine's on my butt, and everybody think I came out of the Castro district with like some weird. I just walked weird. It was because I had a tattoo on my ass cheek, not because of the Castro district.
so we're walking down the street and there's a guy on stilts with a boa
Yeah.
around his neck.
Oh God.
So we stopped and
Oh, we
I
had
think I have
a
the
boa,
boa around like a boa
a
constrictor.
boa constrictor, and a boa.
And the snake
They
got
had
put
both.
on me.
Ugh, it was like a white and
Yeah.
yellow or something like that.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
And then eventually we ended up going to another mandatory dinner that night for work.
Yeah.
Shit faced.
Yeah.
And Richard Sterling sitting right by me.
Yeah, and me and Ledia, I think, got into a yelling argument over
That night?
which, yeah, if we're getting mad at who killed shit, some rapper. God damn it.
Tupac?
No,
Biggie?
no.
What? Those are the only two.
That's the only two you know.
Right. Just the basics.
You're from Oklahoma.
Right.
That's the only two you know. East Coast, West Coast. Shit, it's driving me nuts though. I do this every time. I'm almost nearly there when
I
it
think
comes
you're
to talking
making
about
this up.
something. No, I'm not making it up. God damn it. He was in the Wu Tang. Oh God. Oh, it makes no difference. Lydia, if you ever watch this, remind me what it is. Wu Tang. So let's talk something that's more white.
Okay.
How about
Wonder Bread? What are we doing?
yeah? How about that Wonder Bread?
What?
And that's us talking about white. How about all them whites doing that white stuff? You know what I love about white privilege? It's like, you know what? I don't have white privilege, but if three black guys walk into a Walgreens, I feel like I can steal anything I want because everybody's looking at those three black guys.
It's just bad.
Is that bad? I don't know. Or is it true?
So, what did you do today?
Ah, good question. I don't remember. That's why I'm doing this YouTube channel because I think I'm going to get dementia in 3 to 6 years. And I hope I remember I have this YouTube channel. Today, I woke up just west of Fort Smith, Arkansas, drove a turnpike to Tulsa, Oklahoma. Got to Tulsa, Oklahoma, had a good old decent breakfast. Then I went to the center of the universe. All of you there that want to go to the center of the universe in Tulsa, Oklahoma, if you want to, you want to. But I'll tell you,
Don't waste your time.
it's like going to a porta potty and taking a big old shit and nobody hears it. It's like you're sitting there in a hole. You're supposed to like be able to yell acoustically. Nobody can hear you, but I have evidence that everybody can hear you. So you end up just looking like a fool.
So, do you regret now not going to the outsider's house? I
Yeah,
think that would have been
that
more
probably would've been a
interesting.
better-
Yeah.
I didn't make it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Then I went to Bob Dylan. I don't know if it's the museum. It's Arlo Guthrie, but Bob Dylan shit is there. And I always think about like Bob Dylan and Arlo Guthrie, how well Arlo Guthrie especially because he's got no control over it, how he would feel about a T-shirt with his face on it uh, selling for $35. How would he feel about that? This land is your land and all that bullshit. I'm sure he wouldn't enjoy the fact that people are buying his image, his name, image, and likeness on a T-shirt for $35. But you know, he's not the one making the money; it's the foundation. And Dylan, I don't know, he's high off guana. That's batshit. And he's, you know, anyway, it wasn't quite as much as I enjoyed. So I'm going to tell you about the most important part of the day: getting here, seeing her, seeing that guy. Oh, Darren, what you up to?
You need a.
Oh, he's okay. Never mind.
Yeah.
He's good. Darren. Um, I got out there and I shot some fucking guns. First off, I ain't shot guns loaded ones in a long time. And I realized that of all of these folks here, the three of us, I am definitely the best at shooting a pistol. Is it a pistol?
Pistola,
What kind of pistol was it? Pistola. What kind was it?
9mm 6 hour.
9 millimeter something. And it was felt good. I like the grip on it on my hand. And I shoot like that. That beer can had nothing. I probably knocked it four times?
4 in a row at least.
Four at least. Yeah. And then we shot tracers. And for all my friends out there, which are all of you who don't own a gun or anything like that, it's fun as hell to shoot a gun. And then the tracer was awesome because it was close to dusk and we're shooting, boom.
What kind
Red
of
lights.
gun were you shooting?
Was it an AK?
An
40.
AR-15.
Yeah. AK-49. And it's one of the best guns and it's very gentle on the shoulder. No hurting. It's more of like a gentle rub, like Lord Jesus when he's like, you're going to be okay on a Sunday afternoon. Anyway, it felt great. And so since 3:15 till right now, I don't even know what time it is now, it's been the best part of my trip. And I have a feeling it's going to be in the top three. Ah, oh, that said, keep talking.
Okay.
I was gonna get it for you. I'm the props guy.
Oh, you want to get it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's sleeping on the job here.
Oh, shit. Well, speaking of three, my favorite number, which I realized because somebody reminded me I've had three threesomes. I only remember two of them.
Oh,
Ladies and gentlemen, 33. Get it all. Get it. What? This may be the top three gifts of all time.
she's gonna get you. Hey.
That'll way to protect me, Olive. Tell your daddy, get the fuck out of here with those threes.
You want to come over here?
Hey, you know what they call a guy with three balls?
Come on, let her.
Extra testicle. E.T. Extra testicle. You can do it.
Oh, come on.
All right.
There you
Here we go. Man, this has been an awesome episode. This is probably one of the best ever.
It's pretty.
Top three.
Easily in the top three.
Oh, there.
And I've only done two.
We're not sure yet.
Look, tell me more about Olive.
Olive.
Easy to pet on. Good little boy.
Olive was in a shelter.
Oh, who say two?
Well, she was found, the shelter found her in a box with her other siblings behind a store here in Stillwater.
Really?
And she was itty bitty. And we went to the shelter and she was in this metal cage with three other siblings. And they were biting her ears and picking on her. And Callan went with me. This was going to be his dog. And he got to pick it out and he said, oh, I want that one. I want to hold that one. And he holds her and he gets her up here and his little lip quivered. And he was like, can't wait. And I was like, yep, that was it. When you see your kid respond like that, you're like, yeah. So.
Is this Callan's idea?
No, my aunt likes to spoil my
You
dog.
can't see it, but it's a.
She's got some bling.
I'm sure it's not real diamonds and pearls or whatever.
And a flea.
Hi.
And a flea collar.
Is there a flea collar in
Yeah.
there too?
Yeah.
Hmm.
We hide that.
Oh.
So that's how we got Olive.
Hey, Olive. Stop staring at me with those wanton eyes. You know, I had to put one of my dogs to sleep. I guess, I don't know, she was about two weeks old. And I just didn't like the way she was looking at me. So I just
Whatever.
got rid of that bitch. Literally, she was a bitch. She was a female dog. Is that wrong? Put it in my comments down here. Right down here. Anyway, yeah. What are you up to right now? Anything fun? Just hanging out with
Just
Olive?
chilling.
Yeah.
Just enjoying company.
How that pasta salad was really good.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Not the steak.
Steak sucked. Stale seasoning can go,
Whatever.
right up. I had a friend of mine. He used to keep a heart on for the longest because he said he would put Tabasco sauce on his finger and stick it up his butthole. I don't know if that's true or not.
Darren?
Right there. That's the best moment of the whole night.
Did you know anything about that?
Oh, going back to our sponsor, Fast Fret.
Oh, god dang, she's gonna bite him.
No, no,
Yeah,
it's
she
Fast
did.
Fret.
Did you not?
I felt it. I thought it was just
Yeah.
a gentle whisper into my ear.
She's nervous.
Oh, you've
might
never
need
been
to-
on camera before, huh?
I think
I get it.
I think you might need to.
Before you get a lawsuit, come over here.
Oh,
Ain't no lawsuit.
she's my protector, and you got a little.
Oh,
You got a
okay.
little loud and rambunctious.
I got a little Fast Fret. I got a little fireball. Come on up.
Go ahead, Darren. Just make an appearance.
Come on.
I pulled up the.
Yeah.
You,
There we
you
go.
can come back.
Oh, I forgot. One of our biggest sponsors other than Oaklandis is Bush Light. It's light. It's Bush. Do you like your Bush Light? Bush Light.
Hey, that reminds me of
Yeah.
the history lesson you gave us in the car
About what?
about the beaver.
Beaver. A merkin.
A Birkin or a Merkin?
Merkin. Merkin.
You called it a
M-E-R-K-I-N.
Birkin.
No, Merkin. M-E-R-K-I-N.
Because that's why I was like, a Birkin's an
Make
expensive.
Merkin great again. A Merkin.
Okay.
No, it was M-E-R-K-I-N.
Okay.
Many of you, the ones of y'all that watch this, by the way, Olive just farted. Uh, what have you been eating? Come on back. Let me smell that ass again. So a merkin, for those of y'all who don't know what it is, back in the day, like the Wild Wild West, I don't think it just happened in the West. I mean, there were hookers everywhere. It didn't happen to be in the Wild West, but they would the whores would shave off their hair down in that spot.
The horse.
The whores, not the horses, the whores.
The horse.
That way they wouldn't get venereal diseases and stuff like that, because obviously they were doing the Lord's work when it comes down to the very first profession in the Bible. Read it. You'll know it. Prostitution. And so they shaved it off, and that way they wouldn't get all those diseases, but they used beaver pelt because, and they would just put it down there. So the beaver pelt was there to
Mimic pubic hair?
yeah,
It's a pubic wig.
a pubic wig is what it is.
There you go.
Yeah. And that way it looked like they had some hair down there, because obviously that's what a good gold digger would want, or whatever they're going out, silver mining, gold digging, whatever, prospecting. And so that's where it was. And so they put the beaver pelt over their, panani. And then, later on in life, that's why they call the pussy a beaver. Hey, you get any beaver tonight? I'm looking for some beaver.
So I just learned something to tag onto this beaver thing.
Sure.
The first millionaire in the United States, I can't think of his name, but he was a German immigrant
Oh, those Germans are so good
that
stuff.
made the first, became the first millionaire in the United States because of the beaver trade. He was
Really?
Yeah, the fur trade, and it was all about beaver.
It was all about beavers?
Yeah,
I'm
all
gonna
about.
chime in.
A lot of beaver. Come on, chime in.
So just thinking about beavers and all that kind of makes me go back to the old Revenge of the Nerds when Booger Presley's in.
Oh,
He's
booger.
like, this is bullshit. We need Bush. Paying down. He's like, we've got Bush.
And was that in the pie? Eventually, they're eating all the pie, and everybody's buying the pie.
So,
Oh my God, we've got Bush.
Bush beer, Bush, it's all great.
It's all good. So,
Hand her to me.
you know what? They should call this Merkin Light. Do you like Bush on your late 1800s hookers? Merkin Light. Make Merkin great again. All right, shut up. All right, cool. You doing all right?
I'm doing fine.
I gotta tell you what, is one of my best friends. We seldom talk at all, but I came in today and it was actually as if I was not a guest at all, which made me feel at home. They were immediately not paying attention to me. They were taking care of other business, which was fine. And that is what I like about my friends. And then I learned a lot about archery. First off, I learned a lot about archery competition today and how proud Darren, what's your name again?
Lawson.
Lawson and Lawson, who was actually, so I learned about that. And it was actually fun to watch people that were vested in it. I would have enjoyed watching it on ESPN The Ocho, but knowing them and learning all this, so that was great. Then I got to learn about how like calves, like they're calves,
It's a
baby
calf.
cows. It's baby cow,
It's a calf.
Yeah.
a calf, a heifer.
No. Well,
The heifer puts it out. Sometimes the heifer don't take good business and care of their baby, and so hopefully this one will stick around. But that was enlightening to me to see that because I've never seen anything like that before. Horses and stuff easy to pet. I did get to pet I called it a cowlick, but it's a salt lick. I always thought it was a cowlick for some reason, but then a cowlick is what you've gotten. Well, what the fuck is this thing?
it's growing.
Christ.
It's like Pinocchio.
Yeah,
It
that's
just-
that's horrible. I'm doing my best to. Anyway, I've got a cowlick on the left side of my head. That's a cowlick, but a salt lick is what they use in Stillwater to attract pretty ladies. Uh, that was a joke, right? All right, that was a bad joke.
No, what did Derek teach you about what they do with the little nubbins at the salt lick?
Darren,
You don't remember?
I don't know. Was I petting a calf at the time?
Probably.
What?
They sell them as unique decor or something.
That is it. You're right. You're right. Yeah. Yeah. So probably hippies that are like, I can't believe this, that, and the other. They'll take the salt lick
Nubbins?
left nubbins and they'll turn around and sell them for a good solid profit.
As
Capitalism.
decor? Is that what Darren said?
What's a decor?
I think he's making this up.
A decor?
Like decor?
Decor.
Home decor? Art is what he called it.
Can I buy it at Hobby
It's all
Lobby?
unique, made by a cow's tongue.
Oh,
Oh, okay. This is the most boring.
something about a cow's tongue, decor. I love Morrison. We're in Morrison, Oklahoma.
You spent
Not
time-
to be confused in Stillwater. Morrison is a much better.
Well, you're in
place than
Stillwater right now.
Well, this zip code. Am I in Stillwater?
Facebook says it's Glencoe.
Ah, God. What is
Zip
that?
code says that it's Stillwater, and school district says that it's Morrison.
We're just a world of geographical
Right.
lines that mean nothing to anybody.
You also spent time examining a wheat field and learning about how winter wheat grows.
I do know that, and it's been a bad year for winter wheat. It should have been normally October, November, I believe September, October, somewhere around there is when they're supposed to plant it and it's supposed to grow. But they didn't get a lot of rain this year, so it dried out, and so they had to reseed the field, and so the field is so much smaller than it should be. It may be that high, maybe when it's supposed to be at least 8 to 10, 12 inches tall, but they don't have it right now. And so that's going to be horrible for crops moving in the future. If you're a part of, all my friends watching this, y'all don't know nothing about farming. I don't either. I learned a lot today because you know what I did? I went and learned personally with somebody that knows what the fuck they're talking about. It's amazing if other people would do that shit. Just talk to somebody that actually does it every day and learn through them. Anyway, I'm not trying to get political. I'm just trying to create knowledge in folks that ought to fucking start learning as opposed to reading bullshit. Just get to know somebody and listen.
Meet your local farmer.
You ain't got to goddamn agree with them. But when it comes down to agreeing with how nature is making this fucking wheat grow, you can't argue with that shit. All that said, Darren picked up slowly. He looked me deep in my brown eyes. Will you take this one-seated wheat thing and put it in your journal for your travels this week? And I like, Darren, yes, of course. Thank you. Thank you so much. And Jennifer, I believe you said when you get home, you can get a stalk from the same field that grew last year. Oh, what a blessing. What a blessing. Yeah. And then I put it next to the pistol shell, the ZK 49 that I shot, and then this Bush Light can, not this one, because the other one I drank. Took a picture of it, and this is the I guess first time in Oklahoma, first time sitting on a couch with a good friend talking about bullshit. First time shooting a semi-automatic, right?
Yeah.
Mind you,
What caliber?
it was it was the best caliber possible, like 69. It was a 69 caliber, and I shot the fuck out of it. It's a QR 49 is the style of it, and the pistol was great. I think it was the Talladega 500, and that's oh man, that felt good. But anyway, I did some things I've never done in my life today, and it's with people that I love, and that's the whole reason I'm doing this bullshit. And so anyway, those of you who got bored with it, I'm fine with that. I don't give a shit because it's all about me. I guess I don't even know when this shit's gonna stop, but I don't know. What do you feel? Are you at a stopping point?
I'm good.
Where's your fireball?
I think I'm sitting on it.
Yeah, it's gonna be warm. Hey, this smells like that calf's ass. Oh, speaking of that, well, I won't get into that story.
Yeah, save that one.
Darren, he's flipping burgers with calf shit on his face. Not kidding. I don't know. Maybe he was. All the same, it was a delicious steak.
He was trying to stimulate it like it's mom wanted to get it to eat.
No, I'm talking about him cooking and he hadn't washed his hands.
Disgusting.
Yeah, I mean, hell yes, they are.
Mm.
Anyway, again, I'd like to thank Oaklandish, Fireball,
Whisky.
WHEISKY, obviously the back scratcher. And Darren used this earlier on a small cow. Fast Frit. This is what you use when you need to stick your finger up a calf's ass. Fast Frit. All right, then. Hate or love it, I don't give a shit because this is all about me. All right. Darren, love you.
Love you.
Lawson, love you. Ah, how to what the fucking shut this off? This